Welcome to Nivi's Toy Story! Hi guys, it's Nivi. I hope you're doing very well and I'm doing good too. Did you watch my last Toy Story, which was Controlling Anger? Well, I hope you did. Do you know what Toy Story I'm going to tell you today? It is Bad Habits. Let's start. There was a boy that had really bad habits, and that was really bad. So his grandfather thought and said, we have to do something to get rid of this bad habit. So he thought for a while and let his grandson do whatever he wants. And then he stopped his grandson and said, hello there, boy. I want to tell you something. I want to give you something. So come with me. Come outside. So the boy was curious and said, what are we doing? I wonder what we're going to do. So then he went outside with his grandfather, and his grandfather shown something. He showed a tiny weeny plant that was in the mud, in the soil, and he said, try and pull it and get it out. So he was like, this tiny weed? Oh, this should be very simple. So he just pulled it with no effort and said, oh, grandfather, that was so easy. That was the easiest thing I could do in my whole life. So then he walked more with his grandson and he said, look at this plant. It was a bit bigger, but he was like, try and pull it. The same thing you have to do. So the grandson said, okay, I'll just do it. So he pulled it and pulled it. He only used a tiny bit of effort. And then he said, that was quite easy as well. Let's go, I want to do some more. And then his grandfather gone to a bigger plant. It was like a mini tree. He was like, try and pull this. Then he was like, I wonder why my grandfather wants me to do this. It's very, very, very weird. Anyway, I'll just do it. So he pulled it and pulled it. He used half of the effort he needed. And then pull and pull and pull. And then he got it out. He said, ooh, that was a bit hard. But I think it's a tiny bit easy for me. So then he went to a big tree and said, try and pull this. He was like in horror and said, how on earth am I going to do that? Well, because I pulled all of them, I think I can do this one and I'll be a champion. So he pulled and pulled and pulled with using 100% of his effort. Pull, 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 but unfortunately, he couldn't pull it. He was like, grandfather, I cannot pull it. I thought it was so easy, but it was just really hard. I tried my best, use 100% of my grip, 100% of everything and effort. And he said, oh, that's why I brought you here. Then the grandson was confused and said, what was the purpose? And that is the end of the story. The end. The moral of the story is that when you have a bad habit, try and get rid of it as soon as possible. It's best when you take it off and get rid of it when you are very young. Did you like the story? Well, I hope you did. If you like the story, please thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below to tell me what you like about the story. This is Nivi and Bad Habits signing out.